5-star OG Vision. This is the first time we've seen an offer for 5-star OG Vision. I did not expect this today on 420 of all days. So you can pick up your 5-star OG Vision, and then you could take them right to the movies to see Super Troopers 2. I don't think there's anything else about this day that means anything, except for Super Troopers 2, of course. But man, it's expensive, guys. 15,000 units to get the 5-star, and to even see that offer, you have to pick up the All-Father Odin Vault, which, of course, cost $100. So yeah, that kind of automatically takes me out of the running. I will never be able to get this guy as long as he's behind a a paywall like this. So unfortunately, I cannot get this dude. Even if this wasn't here, even if you could just get the offer for straight up 15,000 units, I wouldn't be able to do it because obviously my units up there, I only have like 5,400 at the moment. So I'd be out of luck anyway, and I don't have nearly enough battle chips to give me the rest of the units either. But man, question is, I guess, is OG Vision worth it? Well, here's the thing, guys. I stopped making videos about whether an offer was worth it a long time ago because the video, it was the same video every single time. If you had the means, if you had the resources available, and you liked what's being offered to you, then get it. If you don't, then don't get it, of course, right? And it becomes even more of a tough thing to give advice on when it costs money because, I mean, this is $100, right? Just to see the 5-star offer, $100. And yeah, you're getting other stuff with it. And I mean, this Vision used to cost 3,500 units just by himself. So yeah, if you're looking at like the value side of it from that perspective, then of course, it's a great value in comparison to previous offers. But $100 is a lot of money, man. Some people make more than $100 in an hour, and for those people, I'm sure this is like a no-brainer. But for some people, man, it could take you a very long time to not only just get $100, but to get $100 of disposable income, right? So for those people, then no, this is absolutely not worth it. I mean, I used to make like $6 an hour when I was like 17 years old. It took me forever to get this kind of money. I had to stop eating for like 2 straight months just to save up money to get probably my best investment ever in life, which was Iron Cobra double pedals that cost like $250 that I still have to this day that are awesome. But the point is, those took me like 2 months of saving up, of like real hardcore saving. So yeah, if you're in that kind of situation, then no, this is ridiculous, right? But as far as the champion is concerned, I think that this is one of the most powerful champions in the entire game. One of the most powerful, one of the most versatile. I wish that I can get this offer, man. I mean, I've been asked a lot in the past on live streams, like how much would I pay for a 5-star Vision? Like how many units would I spend to get a 5-star OG Vision? And pretty much I said however many units I have, whether that's 15,000, 20,000, 25, 30. I would spend like 40,000 units on this guy, man, because he's one of a kind, man. To start the fight with power, with full control. I mean, look at the 3-minute boost that we get in Alliance War right now, where you start out with a bar of power, and think about how powerful of a boost that actually is. It's insane. And not only do you get that with this champion automatically if you have a way to awaken him, but you could also power lock them like instantly, or maybe not lock them, but you can drain their power, which is essentially the same thing, right? He's just so strong. Not only that, but I mean, you look at Alliance War, and the most difficult nodes, or some of the most difficult nodes at least, they come at the end of the paths, which require you to have some kind of bleed or poison immune champion, or danger senses with Blade, but that's a whole nother story. So yeah, man, like, I don't know, he's just so strong. I mean, I think about the node, I've only fought this node a few times, but it's on the far right side of the map. It's Spite, and you're taking, bleed damage over 60 seconds or something like that. And, man, this guy is just made for a node like that. Now, the only thing about the nodes in Alliance War is that Kabam did announce that they were going to be changing up some of the nodes for Season 2, and we don't know what those look like, so it's possible that those are going to change. I mean, I expect those to kind of stay where they are, and maybe they just add some more difficult nodes, but still, you never know what's going to happen. Maybe this guy won't be as useful come Season 2, but I doubt it, man, because I don't know, this guy, the only issue about 4-star OG Vision is that his damage output is not the strongest. And, you know, when you're going up against 455 champions and 565s, it would just take too long using a 4-star. Either you're in the fight for such a long duration of time that you're more prone to making mistakes and, could end up dying that way, or if you're trying to go up against like a boss fight or something like that, you might time out. You might not even be able to deal all the damage that you need to in those 3 minutes. But with a 5-star, that's a completely different story, man. If I could get the 5-star Vision, he would be my next rank 5. There wouldn't be any thinking about it. He would be my next rank 5. Of course, only if I could awaken him. But I can, because I have a generic gem. So I would definitely, I would awaken him and I'd take him to rank 5, man. I can't say that's what everybody should do, but I really like this guy. I mean, he's even Suicide Mastery friendly, and I don't really run the Suicide Masteries anymore, but I think I'd run him a little bit more if I had this guy available to me, man. You could even use this guy in map 6 against the Void mini-boss, which right now, the Void mini-boss is pretty much a big pain in the ass. He's not so bad, for people who have a high-level blade or something like that, but man, for everybody else, it's a giant pain in the ass. And you could even run Suicides in map 6 with OG Vision if you wanted to, because, of course, Void has that ability where he's draining your life constantly if you're suffering from a debuff, which means, yeah, you can't really run Suicides against Void, but if you had this, you sure could. Oh, man. The thing about the units, too, is, what else are you going to spend your units on? Like, this is such a much better value than Grandmaster Crystals. Grandmaster Crystals are like a joke. I mean, you get champions that are going to be available in the crystals later on anyway. It's great if you can get them from those crystals, but to have such a low chance at getting them, you got to spend like 30,000 units just to have a decent chance at getting the champion they're going after. And even then, you're not guaranteed. And something like this, yeah, I just wish I can get this offer, guys. I'm really hoping that Kabam brings this offer back without the paywall. I don't care if it's 15,000 units. I don't care if it's 20,000 units. I don't care if it's more. I need to start saving my units hardcore for, if this guy ever comes back. So yeah, just kind of hoping on that. But I guess there's not much else that can be said about this, guys. I can't really say if this is a good offer for you or not. 15,000 units for somebody in the end game who's already completed all the content. I honestly don't think that's that many units. That's like 3 months of somewhat casual grinding in the arena, and by somewhat casual, I mean, if you're getting a decent amount of 5-star shards from the 5-star featured, and you're hitting the milestones in the 4-star basic, you can get those units. It doesn't take that long. You just can't spend your units on, GMCs or something like that. So, unit-wise, yeah, it looks expensive, but to the endgame players, what else do we have to spend our units on anyway? I've got my fingers crossed that they'll bring this dude back one day, and hopefully before the game has kind of shifted on to 6 stars, because then at that point, he's not going to be worth it, because we're going to run into the same situation. But I would love to get this guy while the 5-star champions are still relevant, which they're going to be for quite some time, because I have no intentions on ranking up a 6-star champion to rank 2 anytime soon, let alone rank 3 when they really start to take over. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. We could talk more about this on the live stream if you want, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.